In this, the first of a series of short videos, we're going to see how to use Intermec ScanNGo to make life easier when it comes to configuring and deploying large numbers of Intermec handheld computers. From a couple of devices to a couple of hundred, we're going to show you how it can be achieved with the simple scan of a barcode. So what do you need to get started? Well, for the first part of the task, you're going to need a computer with the smart systems installed and running, and we're going to need a handheld computer. I'd suggest that you write down all the settings that are required to take a handset fresh out of the box and configure it to be ready to be deployed in the warehouse, shop floor, or wherever it's going to be used. Now with the handset, go through all of the steps that are required to configure it, working against your check sheet until the unit is fully configured, network credentials, barcode symbologies, etc. In short, everything is needed to configure the unit. Now, take the configured handset and connect it to the smart system server, either by USB, or if the server is on the same network as the handheld, it can be allowed to connect via LAN. When the handset appears in the Smart Systems console, right-click on the icon and from the pop-up menu select Create Backup Settings. This will copy the settings to a file on the server. Make a note of the name of the backup that it creates. Once the backup has completed, locate the backup in the settings screen of the software vault at the bottom of the console screen. If you've entered any wireless LAN passwords when setting up the handset, it will be necessary to edit the settings file since Smart Systems does not copy the passwords. This is a security measure to prevent these details. If you need to edit the settings, right-click on the backup file. From the pop-up menu, select Start Intermec Settings. You'll be presented with a screen similar to this. Navigate the tree structure to find the entry that contains the password, and enter the appropriate string and press enter when done. Once all the passwords have been entered, save and exit the settings program. Once you have the master device settings fully configured, you're now ready to use this template to create a ScanNGo barcode. From the Tools menu, select Start ScanNGo. On the first screen you'll see a number of checkboxes. Tick the box marked Communication Settings and leave the other boxes unchecked. Then click on Next. On the Communications Settings screen, you'll be presented with a list of all the backups that have been created. Select the one you've just edited by clicking on the circular box. Then click on Next. On the Barcode Options screen, you will define how the ScanNGo barcode will be created. The first field is for an optional password. This is to protect the settings so that only someone with the password can use the barcode sheet to configure the device. Whenever the barcode is scanned, they will be asked to enter the password before it will allow them to continue. Next, we have the barcode type. If the handset to be configured is capable of 2D barcodes, then select PDF 417, as this is the most convenient. Otherwise, select Code 128. The next field is a note field. This will be printed on the barcode sheet and can be used to enter the details of what the configuration sheet is for. For example, it could say Intermec CN70 for Warrington Warehouse. The options checkboxes allow you to select whether there is a start barcode or not, and whether the device will perform a reboot after the configuration is complete. Usually a reboot is a good idea to ensure that all of the changes are fully completed by the system. Finally, we have the option to save the barcode or print it. If the Smart Systems console has access to a printer, then select Print. Otherwise, save as a file and transfer it to a system where it can be printed. Actually, it's a good idea to save the file anyway, so it can be reprinted at a later date should the print become damaged or lost. There's much more that can be achieved using ScanNGo. Installing applications can be accomplished with the same ease that's been demonstrated here in configuring these devices. And that will be the subject of our next presentation. Thank you for watching, and we hope that you found this video useful in helping you speed up your deployments.